after the nukes for this place.
Uh-uh.
This place is going to be a desert, and everybody's going to...
It's going to be bloody because these Americans, they love this
No,
country.
but I'm saying after the nuclear missile.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be not even that. Because everything's going to be changed to dust.
Yep.
It says the water is going to become pitch.
Nobody but wild animals.
Right? The desert animals.
Fine. And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee.
So that's the future of America. Nothing. There will be a day where there is no longer an America. See? And everybody's like, God bless America. Black flag movement. America's going to lose World War III. We just read it right now. And World War I was prophesied and it came to pass. World War II was prophesied to come and it passed. Guess what? There'll be a day where we look back and World War III
Even Einstein
passed.
said it. World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones.
Which there won't be a World
Yeah,
War.
I know, but that's what
Because we will be ruling and there will be peace on earth forever. We the Israelites, are going to be that superpower that's going to rule forever.
The real New World Order.
Right. That's what's coming. The New World Order is the commandments being put out and throughout the world. And just and fairness and in balance.
And Esau's going to be in hardcore slavery.
Which is just. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword shall be killed with the sword.
What's he want to do to the Israelites? Make them extinct? He's going to be extinct.
He's going to be extinct. Forever. He wants to put us in hell forever. Well, guess what? You're going to be removed forever. See?
More at all.
And remember, Psalms 83, they're trying to remove our name. Because our name takes us back to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai.
Well, how stupid are people? Jewish. Israelis. They're not the Israelites.
And they can't get rid of that history. See, that's what actually revealed it, is that history. See, when we get these prophecies, those people are not fulfilling the prophecies.
There's supposed to be peace on earth.
Right. How could they... Show me the one that killed Goliath. I don't see none of those men looking fit for war. That's why they got to have that Iron Dome.
Everybody hates their fucking guts.
Right.
They're going to freaking all be scared of us. When they see your garment, they're going to go look the other way and start wiping floors.
Oh, they're not even going to get an eyeball. You know, they're going to be in the holes, fucking tiny little holes.
Oh, yeah, I'm not talking about Esau.
Fighting for air, bro. They're going to be fighting, killing each other for air.
Oh, yeah, what do they want to do? They want to tax carbon?
That's what they're going to do. They're going to be put in those fucking caves to dig up fucking gems for us, minerals for us. And Ham, he's going to put his foot up your fucking ass so far, you're going to be coughing up toenails.
And Ham got some long toenails.
It says in Isaiah 14, everyone's going to come at you, man. There ain't going to be no one trying to protect you. Because the truth is going to be revealed completely about you. Like, you know, we got the truth here in Great Millstone. We're telling them who the son of perdition is. But you got a lot of people that reject it. There's going to be a day where they cannot reject it.
They're going to say, this is the devil.
Stomp his ass out like a cockroach, you know? Go ahead, Nicole. You can finish that up.
More at all in thee, for thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived.
Right, which is what? Through their technology.
And in her was found the blood of prophets and of saints and of all that were slain upon the earth.
Right, because here they killed who? Jake, the Israelite.
Saints.
That's why Obadiah, that whole chapter is about the judgment of Esau. For what? For their violence against Jacob. Shame shall cover them. Go ahead and get that 13.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13 and verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days I dreamed a dream by night. And lo...
So this is a vision the prophet Ezra is having in the land of Babylon about America, the virgin daughter of Babylon. Go ahead.
And lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven, and when he turned his countenance
So-
to look,
Everybody seen it when they showed where's the concentration of sightings?
America.
America. So when the moon waxes and becomes a full moon, the brightest it can be, that's called waxing. That's what it just said. He's gonna wax strong. Where? In America. He's literally gonna be over America. And as this place is destroyed, so he's gonna gather us and all the elect around the world. Go ahead.
All things trembled that were seen under him, and
How is
whensoever
it going to tremble? Nuclear destruction, chariot fire. The men that are terrified at the sights of what they see. Amen.
but we'll know what it is. We're
Right.
gonna be scared, but not as scared.
We're going to be praising him because really we're going to be persecuted.
Yeah,
And that's why it says that we're going to rejoice at his coming.
because that's our big brother coming
Yeah.
to save us.
No more persecution.
Like, oh, thank you, thank you. That's why he says you're going to be singing the song of Moses. Just like when Pharaoh was on their ass to kill them, when they seen their enemies get swallowed up by the sea, hey, they were rejoicing.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire.
Once again, there's going to be a day where it says, come out of her, my people. Literally, from heaven, yeah, the Lord is going to speak Hebrew, calling us out of the land. See, and the ones that do hear it, it's going to be painful to them. But to us, it's going to be salvation.
And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men,
So the ones that shot those missiles, which is the mountain of troops.
out of number, from the four winds of the heaven, to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
See? And out of the sea, meaning out of the blue heaven sky. They're going to try to fight Yahushua.
But I beheld,
Who's going to try to fight him? NATO, the UN, all these troops being gathered together in the land of Israel.
But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain, and flew up upon it.
Which goes back to, your call if you can grab it, Daniel 2 verse 44. Alright, when Nebuchadnezzar saw that image, he said there was a stone that broke up the feet and the legs
Oh,
and
yeah.
destroyed all those kingdoms. That was prophecy of Yahushua coming on that chariot. And that chariot is as big as a mountain range. You can't see one end to the other. See? Go ahead.
But I would have seen the region or
Oh.
place.
They just had that chariot that they revealed themselves to the world.
Mm-hmm.
And it was 5,000 miles wide.
Yeah.
And America's not even that wide. So when it's over America, it's going to cover America.
Gonna black out the
You
sky.
won't see it. It's going to be over the coast. They'll be on the coast still seeing it go out.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
2,000 on that way, 2,000 on that way.
2.5.
But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight.
Which is those men, those Armageddon. The mountain of men, that mountain of troops that are going to be in the valley of Jehoshaphat in the land of Israel. They're going to be afraid at the sight.
And
Oh, yeah,
they're
sure.
actually retarded to try to fight.
Right? He's going to harden their heart is what it is. He's going to put it in them.
And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips flaming breath.
So on top of the nuclear missiles, you're going to have chariot fire, laser beams coming out of the chariots hitting these people.
And out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence.
So you're going to have nuclear missiles, chariot fire, earthquakes, volcano eruptions, the elect shooting fire, the Leviathan shooting fire, the Lord shooting fire. Man, it's going to be hot. That's why in Malachi 4 verse 1, a day that shall burn as an oven. See, an oven gets hot where it actually heats up the whole house. You know?
And fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid.
He was afraid. That's good there, bro. That's talking about those troops. So America's going to get that, and Israel's going to get that, which is on the continent of Asia. That's why 2nd Ezra 16, grab that real quick out of that, just verse 1. And then we'll jump to what your call got.
2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon.
Which is America.
And
How is it going to be destroyed? Nuclear missiles, chariot fire. Go ahead.
and Asia.
And Asia, which is a continent, not a country.
Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria.
So from there to there is talking about Israel. See that land where these heathen are, these bastards, which is our land, alright? They're going to get hit by nuclear fire and chariot fire.
Let me just get the second one. Gird up yourself with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
There you go. Enjoy your kids, because it's going to be short-lived. Because when we get you into slavery, Psalms 137, we're going to bash your kids' heads against the stones. See? So, go ahead.
The book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom.
Which is these kings right here. He had, these are the 10 toes of that image that Daniel had seen, or Nebuchadnezzar had seen in a dream. Alright? These are the 10 toes, the 10 horns on this 7-head beast. Go ahead.
Which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
Right, so this kingdom that he's talking about is with Israel. Alright? The Israelites, the hopeful elect that will never be destroyed. Go ahead.
But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms.
All these kingdoms. The Edomites' kingdom and the heathens' kingdom. Because you got to remember, they're mingling their seed with men. Alright, go ahead.
And it shall stand forever. For as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break in pieces the iron.
Which is Yahushai. He has that chariot. And how's it going to break those pieces, those nations into pieces? Through that fire.
The brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold, the great power hath made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter.
How? Through the prophets. And that's it. We're going to wrap it up. We are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, and we give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ha, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which taught us the truth. And Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure to the end. Shalom and Abba Babal.
Abad, Shalom, Abad Babal.